Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over some of the changes that occurred in this week's patch. I'm not going to go into all of them because most of them are like bug fixes, but there are a couple, or not a couple, there's a lot of gun changes and playlist updates. They added a couple new maps, stuff like that. First of all, they added new gunfight maps called Isle 9. So for the Isle 9 map, I did go into custom games and I just walked around the map a little bit in case any of you guys wanted to see the map. It has the same vibe as Superstore, but has the same boxes, same logos everywhere. I don't know how this will play, I've never played on it before. It seems like it's a 3-lane gunfight map. Seems pretty good. I do think that the flag is right here, but don't quote me on that. It might be on the top section, or like underneath, right where I just looked, but they added a new multiplayer hard hat, which was from, which a lot of people, I'm pretty sure, like that map. I played a couple games on this map, and just by playing a couple games on it, I think that this map would be way better if it was played in 10v10. New playlist update for multiplayer is Realism with Night Vision, Reinfected Ground War, Core Ground War, Blueprint Gunfight, Isle 9, Mosh Pit, and Gunfight, and Hard Hat 24/7. That's Hard Hat 24/7 is what you're seeing in this video right now. So for Warzone, the new playlist update is solos, trios, quads, blood money quads. They also added an armor box, which is purchasable at buy stations, and it's available on the ground. Resupplies the entire team's armor. I'm wondering if you have a armor satchel, if it'll replenish like, the entire armor satchel, or just 5, or I have no idea. They added the most wanted contracts back, which were the thing that can get you your entire team back if you didn't know. They didn't remove any other of the other contracts like they did last time. They added different gulag loadouts. It's going to be the Kilo, M4, AK, M13, Scar, Ram, MP5, AUG, P90, and Striker. So those guns they now add to the gulag for Warzone. On the chamber is now in custom games, which leads me to believe that they're probably going to add it to normal multiplayer soon in the near future. So for the weapon balances, for the Renetti, this thing got a pretty big nerf. They reduced the max ammo reserves, so they reduced basically the amount of ammo it has in total when you have the gun first spawn in. They increased the hipfire spread significantly for the burst mod, and also on the burst mod they decreased the damage a little bit. It might be not a 1 burst anymore, but possibly, maybe for like lower or higher up chest or something. Reduce the damage when akimbo and the burst mod is equipped. They buffed some of the ARs that weren't being used that much, so the FAL they decreased the ADS time. That might make it a little bit more viable in multiplayer, I don't know. The Scar, they decreased the ADS time. That's good change, because the Scar wasn't the best, but it was viable if you had the right attachments, but now it might be even more viable. For the BLK Rogue, they made it shoot faster. They increased the close range damage for the 12 gauge, which is the normal rounds for it. They increased the damage range to the 6 revolt barrel. Holger, they increased the movement speed, ADS time, slight recoil reduction. The Spitfire barrel improves ADS time, faster movement speed, reduced hip spread. And the XRK barrel improved ADS time. The 30 round mags got a big buff on the Holger. Reduced sprint out time, improved ADS time, faster movement, improved hip spread profile. I don't know exactly what that means, but maybe it means that the spread won't go as, like the spread will be tighter. No stock for the Holger, they increased sprint out time, faster movement speed, reduced hip fire spread, improved ADS time, Also, stipple grip tape improved ADS time. So all around, pretty much all the good attachments that make the Holger faster got buffed to make it do their job better. Reduced the RPG kill radius for players with full armor. I guess they just reduced the damage radius for the RPG, so now it won't be as effective, but it'll still probably be pretty effective. Now the most wanted contract is 3 minutes instead of 5 minutes how it was before. They replaced the shield turret at buy stations for the armor box, but the shield turret's still in like boxes you can find. For the last thing, they also added where you can go inside the bunkers that have been around the map. Here's the clip that Face Dirty found how to get into the bunker, and here's the clip. The way to get into the bunkers is you have to find a key card out of a box or a crate, whatever you want to call it, chest, whatever you want to call it. Once you have that, you go over to the bunker, you hold square X, F, E, whatever you use for your interact button, and then you do that, and then the doors will open, and then you get all the loot. Really cool, because put the time and effort into, you get like 6 to 8 boxes, I think, and tons of cash, and a couple of those boxes are even legendary. That is insane for Warzone. But that was all the changes for today's patch 1.21. I'm gonna probably post a video tomorrow on a gun guide, possibly for a gun for multiplayer. Maybe the Scar, because it got a buff, maybe. But hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.